What's going on, combat sports fans? We have UFC Fight Night 105 predictions review, where I go over all the fights that went down with the winners and the losers. What did I pick right? What did I get wrong? I am Joe here at Joe's Commentary and Predictions. A lot of you know me as Crazy Joe. We got Big Dog Jimmy here. We'll be making a UFC pick'em page for Big Dog Jimmy this week, and I'll let you guys know when it is active, when he's there, and we'll be making predictions for the next event coming up in England. But right now we are doing the event for UFC Halifax, where we had Lewis versus Brown in the main event, and what was a phenomenal finish. I loved it. You should check out my video on that one here on this channel. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, make sure to let us know what you think down below, and make sure to punch that subscribe button into submission. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. As you can already see over there, that I got the first fight wrong. Also, real quick before I go into all that, at the end of the video, you can punch the subscribe button for my new channel, Fat to Jacked, where I go from being fat to like I am now to being jacked in the future. So you can track my progress there and subscribe there if you want to. If you want to, you can. If you don't. So anyways, we got Gerard Merchant versus Ryan James, and I went with Ryan James over Gerald Merchant to win it by submission in the second round. But Merchant ended up submitting Ryan in the first round, so I ended up getting that one wrong. Merchant is a badass dude. That was really fun to watch. Actually, I was like, ooh, I was pretty stunned and amazed. That was awesome. The dude is legit badass warrior on the ground. So now we go to the next fight after I got this one wrong. Did I get the next fight right or wrong? Oh, I got that one wrong too, with Jack Marsham versus Thiago Santos. I went with Jack to win this one by KO TKO in the second round, and he ended up getting KO'd in the second round, so I got that opposite. I thought if I had picked Thiago, I would have had it 100% correct. I went with the wrong direction. I went with Jack Marsham. And you can check out my predictions here on this channel. This is going to be something I'll be doing within 24 hours after each event. I'll be doing a predictions review of the full event, showing what I got right, what I got wrong, and whatnot. And then Big Dog Jimmy will have his own pick'em as well, UFC pick'em account as well. So then we can go over and see who got what fights right and who got them wrong. So you guys can follow that along with us here at Joe's Commentary and Predictions in the Galaxy. So, did I get them all wrong? Did I get any right? Let's find out with the next fight. Oh, I got the next one right. All right, with the UFC debut, and that gives me some bonus points there for Alman Zahabi over Reginaldo Ferreira. He ended up winning it via decision, but I picked him to win it by KO TKO in the first round. This dude, Ayman Zahabi, is a badass dude. This guy's really fun to watch, and I'm really looking forward to his next fight, as he showed us how awesome and fun he is. So we'll be going to the next fight. So I'm 1 for 2 right now for the night. Now let's go over to the next one. Oh, I got it wrong with Carla Esparza losing it. I picked her to win by submission in the third round, and Randa Marcos ends up winning it by decision. It's crazy too, because I'm pretty sure my prediction, I even say that at one point I was going for Randa, and then I changed my mind and thought that Carla would be able to pick up the win. But Randa shows us the fiery redhead does it in epic fashion with an amazing victory over Carla Esparza via decision, and I'm looking forward to seeing who both of these ladies fight next. I really want to see Randa fight somebody ranked, and Carla fight somebody ranked as well in their next fights. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on that down below. Who should these two women fight next in their next fights? Now we go to the next one, as I'm 1 for 3 at this point in time. And we go to Santiago Ponzinibbio wins it over Nordine Talib, and I got this one right with Santiago Ponzinibbio winning this one. I picked him to win by submission in the second round, but he won this one by decision. Now we'll move on to the next fight. So I'm 2 for 3 at this point. And then I got this one right as well. So now I'm 3 for 3 with Paul the Irish Dragon Felder versus Alcerado Ricci. So he won it by KO, TKO in the first round, and I picked him to win it by the third round. And even in my prediction, I'm pretty sure I'm like, I think he can do this in the first round, but I'm just gonna go and say I'm gonna, because Ricci is a tough dude. I'm gonna go with the third round. I think it's gonna take some time for Paul to beat him up and beat him around and beat him down and take him out. But Felder does it with some short chop elbows that were beautiful, awesome. I want to see this guy fight a top 15 contender, if not a top 10 or top 5 contender in his division next. This guy is one of my favorite fighters in the UFC, especially in his division, the Irish Dragon. Now on to the next fight. We go with Sarah McMahon by submission in the first round over Gina Mazzini, and I got this one 100% correct, baby, with Sarah McMahon winning this one by submission in the first round. So I got a perfect one, and now I'm 4 for 3 on the night. Now we move on to the next fight. Who is it gonna be? It is Elias Theodorus wins it in a tight matchup for 120 extra points over Cesar Ferreira by decision. This one I picked him to win it by KO TKO in the second round, but they went the distance, and that was an awesome fight. I thought it was fun. Who will Elias Theodorus fight next in his next UFC bout? Now we go to Gavin Tucker in a spectacular fight against Sam Silica, and he ends up winning it by decision in a epic fight that was awesome. I cannot wait to see Gavin Tucker fight again. This was a tight matchup for I got 100 extra 20 points and a UFC debut for 140 points extra on this one. He won it by decision, and I went with a KO TKO in the first round. Sam Silica lasted the full 15 minutes with a badass Gavin, and Gavin is a tough dude. So is Sam. Sam showed us why you can't count him out ever, because you never know what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to Gavin fighting next, especially with him having a full camp. That will be awesome. Cannot wait to find out when he fights next. Will he fight at UFC 211, UFC 212, UFC 213, or one of the fight nights? When will he fight next? Now, also let me know down below who you think. Who should Gavin Tucker fight next in his next UFC fight? Now we move on to the next fight. We got, Joni Hendricks defeated Hector Lombard. I thought Hector was going to beat Joni Hendricks, but Joni Hendricks ended up pulling out the victory via decision over Hector Lombard. I kind of feel like Hector should go back to the, wow, that was fucking loud. I think Hector should go up to the, back to the middleweight division instead of the welterweight division. I don't really feel that that's his home. I think he'd be stronger at the middleweight division, but that's my opinion, and I think Hendricks is... actually, wait, no. This was a middleweight fight, wasn't it? Yes, because Hendricks is... he was having a shit ton of trouble making weight at welterweight, and this was a... was it a welterweight fight? I can't fucking remember. I just know that Hendricks misses weight a lot of times. Actually, yeah, didn't he miss weight on this one? And Hector moved down to welterweight, and Hendricks got a shot at being in welterweight, and he still missed weight or something. I don't know. I just know he's had a lot of issues with weight. Let me know down below in the comment section if I remember that correctly, if this was a welterweight fight or a middleweight fight. And did Hendricks miss weight on this one? Because I was pretty sure he missed weight on this one too. Anyways, let's go on to the next fight. We go with Derek Lewis winning this one by KO TKO in the second round, and I picked him to do it in the first round. And this was a tight matchup, so I got more bonus points as well on this one. This was a beautiful knockout by Derek Lewis, man. The referee does not like Travis Brown, because he let Lewis knock him out cold. He's like, defend yourself, and he had his hands out like a fucking upside down turtle, and fucking got smashed over and over again till he was straight out unconscious. It was crazy. You can check out my my video on that with my reaction where I was laughing hysterically. It was just insane. So let's go and take a look and see what points did I get on this one. So down here, 2,115 points, 7 picks correct with 11 fights total, where I had 4 incorrect fights. And I got 5 bonuses with 1 perfect. So we'll be doing UFC 209 next with that one. I believe that was one of my worst nights in recent history. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on my predictions here. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap the like button, share the video with your family and friends, and punch that subscribe button into submission if you have not subscribed yet for the channel here. Joe's Commentary and Predictions. The subscription button will be over there, and down below is the tab to click on Fat to Jacked, where you can check my fitness level and where I go from being fat to jacked. I got one video right now, but more coming soon to that channel in this coming week. And make sure to peep the other videos there if they look interesting as well. Thanks for watching. Combat Sports is awesome, and you guys are all amazing.